2014 Nissan Altima. Doing an airbag SRS module, cleaning up the crash data, so the airbag light will be off. So everything is hooked up already. Let's go ahead and make it happen, okay? Get a little closer so you guys can see what's going on. Now I'm gonna connect and read the DTCs. These are all the DTCs, but these are pretty much normal because, like I always say, the unit is not hooked up to the rest of the airbag system like the squids and the impact sensors and the seat belt sensors and all the other sensors. So the tensioner retractor and all the other stuff, that's why you see all this I highlight in blue. So, I'm just gonna clear some errors. Okay, so it says cleaning errors okay right here. It's cleaning errors okay. So what I go to do now, I'll go to read the EEPROM. You see my gold diag over here is hooked up. So every time you see it's blinking is because the data is transferring from the diag through the module, from this through the through the diag, through the module, right back to the computer. So that's how the system works. From the computer here, through the diag, OBD module, and to the computer. So once it's finished reading, it's going to tell me to turn off for 30 seconds and then turn on back in 30 turn off in 30 seconds and then turn back on. And then once I erase, it's going to tell me the same thing, and once I write, it's going to tell me the same thing. So to do this kind of work, you have to have multiple programmers. You can't just have one and says, okay, that you're going to use one. There's never one machine that do everything. Programming keys, computer module, whatever. You can't just have one because one doesn't do everything. You got to have multiple because when one doesn't work, you got to go to another one because they don't put all the information in one. They make sure you have to keep buying. So that's how the industry is. So that's 99%. So here comes data is where it says turn off power. So I got to turn off the powers, okay? For 30 seconds. Okay, so now it's to turn the power back on. Okay, power is back on. Read the prom. Okay, and this is what you call the dump. That's the data where all the crash information is. It's a lot of information there, not just the crash information. It's a lot of other information is there. So this is the data called the dump. Okay, that's how I read the EEPROM. So now I'm gonna clear the crash dump. I'm gonna clear the crash dump. Okay, get you a little closer. So now, clearing it. Okay. So this is clearing dump file right here, okay. That's it. Now, we're gonna write back. We have to write back the file. So this clean file that we just cleaned up, we have to write it back. So once we write it back and we plug the unit up, that's when you're gonna see the SRS light or airbag light go off. So give it a minute. And it's gonna start doing its thing. So doing this kind of stuff, airbag and mileage and doing this thing, costs a lot of money, man. Keys, doing keys, because I do keys. I do a lot of programming. Car modules, keys, you know, airbag, you name it. I do it all. And it costs a lot of money. And you can't get the generic stuff. You know, you see them generic stuff like Car Pro and iProg, and you know, you can't buy the $100 ones and the the knockoffs and stuff like that because they're only limited. You need the ones that you could go online and you could get updates. You got to get the real thing because the knockoffs, man, sometimes you get them, they come in different languages, you can't understand. You know, you sometimes you use it, you get English, and then you use it again, you get Russian or Polish or something like that. I mean, the knockoffs, they don't work. So all you guys that's thinking about getting in this kind of stuff, you got to spend the money and get the real McCoy, not the knockoffs, not the one that you could buy for $100 and $90 and $80, and you hear the sellers telling you, oh, it's gonna work, and it's this and that and that. Trust me, it might work for some cars, but you're only gonna get 20% of what it's supposed to do. You're not gonna get the 100%, because trust me, I've been there. I've been there with all these knockoffs, and these knockoffs, the only thing it's gonna do is gonna piss you off because you just waste money and time. So if you're gonna do this kind of stuff, man, save your money, spend them, a few $1,000s and start off. Because you get them knockoffs, man, you're gonna be mad. You get them knockoffs, it's gonna be like a hit or miss. So now it says again, 12-volt power supply. So we're gonna turn off all these 12 volts. I turn off my diag machine, plug in my OBD2 reader, and I'm gonna hit OK. So now, see, right here, writing OK. So it just let me know that it's good. Because if not good, it's gonna tell you, it's not good. So now, all that stuff before, it cleaned it up. Whatever it did. But everything is cleaned. I don't try to get into what all those zeros and stuff mean. I mean, it's good to know, but, I just want to clean it up and that's it. Later on in life, a few years down the road, maybe I could explain to y'all what all that stuff means. But right now, I'm just showing a video of the process of cleaning up the file. Okay, so now I could, turn it back on. I'm gonna plug back up my my thing. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's it. Turn everything back on. And this module is ready to go back in the car and to be work as brand new again. So thanks y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. If you have any questions, feel free to send it to me. Send me a message and I'll answer you as early as I can, quick as I can. Okay? So thank y'all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.